I'm not leaving apparitions. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, so along the grapevine there, or the plans down the track is Tim's going to take over apparitions here in Victoria and run Victoria apparitions. On my journeys around New Zealand, I'll be doing apparitions Aotearoa, so we'll be bringing you two lots of videos from two different countries, so we hope that you'll enjoy the more content we bring.
So you're going to have to subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like, drop a comment down below, and enjoy the video. Here we go.
Yeah, well, we'll see you later on when we start the investigation when we get there. In the meantime, we're going to switch off and enjoy some music. So, yeah, alright, so people, we're here at the location now. I'm here by myself at the moment because Tim forgot some paranormal equipment, which is most important, so like a good little boy I sent him home to go get it. So Tim will be back soon, and I'll spin the camera around and we'll show you the place we're going to be investigating. So we're at an undisclosed location in north central Victoria. We know of this abandoned house. We've been here before. We've had a lot of devices going off. We've had some good clear communication come through. We're hoping they're going to put on a good show for us tonight. Whoever's here, we would like to make some better communication. I'll take you for a little look-sees. Now Timmy's going to, on his recorder, his video recorder, he's going to do the recording for Facebook, and on my video camera I'm going to do the recording for YouTube, but it'll be a while before the YouTube video goes up because, you know, I've got to get settled in New Zealand and get my computer up and running and start sitting down, editing, doing what I do, and we'll get that video up. Plus I dare say there'll be a bit of celebrating when I get back home, so there'll be a few off days where I'll be a bit too crook to be able to sit at the computer and do anything, I think. So anyway, this is the house. Now, I've walked around it before. I have been told that it used to be a rural post office, which could have been, and it's converted to a house. I have noticed this hot water cylinder here. It's pretty modern, modern-ish. You know, it wouldn't be any more than, 50 years old maybe. Yeah, the house is pretty gutted, destroyed, rotted. Dry, white ants, I think it is. I'm seeing this entrance. I like this entranceway. Now, if it was a post office, it's hard to imagine, because if it would have been a post office, that would have been the entrance to it. You can see, like, there's a couple of old light stands sticking out there, no more lights in it. Probably would have had nice light shades around it. Still got the antenna. Take you inside. Oh. Hard to get through all these vines. This would have been the main lounge when it was a house. So I don't know if it would have been a post office. And post offices is more office. This is more home. Old fireplace. You see they've ripped the fire out, but it was modernised. It's got a flue in there. The floor is soft as, so yeah, the floor is very spongy. Into this room. Now, when we were here last time, we did have some high spike readings in here on the K2 meter, right around this area. here. Beautiful old fireplace. Would have been a beautiful old fireplace back in the day. Again, that one's got no flue, so that's the original fireplace. Still in its original state. Everything's destroyed, as you can see, people. As you can see, we've got things set up. We got here a bit early. We're waiting for dark, or getting on dark, so we can start investigating. This would have been the kitchen. And so there probably would have been a wood burner in here, a wood range, possibly a coal range. I'd say wood would have been more common over here than coal. Cheaper. Yeah, the old sinks. Does anybody here with me close one of the cupboard doors? No. Open one of the cupboard doors. Oh look, they're all open. Just another room. What would your mum think of you? And there's a bracket on the roof. Why would there be a bracket on the roof? It's not the light, because the light's over there. What did they hang there? I came in on a wrecking ball. There's the bathroom. Well, you can see everything's rotted out. Yeah, I mean, termites galore. The bar's still there. Anyway, people, carry on back to the back of the house. And this here probably would have been wash house. Now I'm thinking this is an add-on, because if you look at the blocks, vessel blocks. Now if this house was made back in the early 1900s, I don't think they made vessel blocks back then. I could be wrong, but I don't think they did. And this would have been a nice little room, nice little sun area. Nice little sunroom. Yep, and I got some titties on the wall. Can't show that. Yeah, termites galore, rotted out, totally rotted. And this would have been a very small bedroom. Very, very small bedroom. Be lucky to get a single bed in here. But anyway, people, that's the house. It's a big block that it's on. And I'm pretty sure the petrol company owns the property, which if they own the property, they own this house, which they're just letting go to ruins. They say even by the does look like vessel block, doesn't it? With like a render over top of it. But that is very original. That is rock. It's painted, but it's rock. So that would have been the bluestone part. So this here probably would have been add-on to make it into a house, I'd say. Because all that looks like vessel block. It's a nice afternoon. It's starting to cool down now. I think I got to about 22, 23 today. That is nice. And so that looks like block as well, vessel block. I know it's hard to see because I've got the end a bit too close, but it looks too uniform to be stone. But that is stone. That is the original part. So maybe it was a post office and then it was added on to turn into a house. Which possibly over time could have happened. So anyway, Tim said he's going to be about half an hour, and we've got an old gate in. So this was an entrance. See, you can see the gate here. So this was an entrance. So what are your thoughts, people? Do you think maybe originally a rural post office and then later added on, turned into a house, family home? Can't really find out much of the history of places around here. Anyway, that's a tour of the place that we're going to do tonight, so stay tuned, and we hope we're going to, you know, get some good communication and make a good video. And like I said earlier, this will be the last one that me and Tim do together, and then we're parting different ways. So such is life, they say. You have to go where life takes you. I think my time here in Australia is done. I think it's broke the camel's back and I'm ready to go home and enjoy a more peaceful life. Over and out. So me and Tim are set up, we're waiting for darkness. We're trying to open up a bit of communication, talking before we actually put any cameras on, and Tim did get a flutiometer over here. Are you going to do it again for us, please? What about that dial? Can you touch that dial?
Feel free to touch, move any of the devices there, down there on the floor there. They will not harm you.
Just
trying to get an understanding of if you're here with us. So you need to touch a couple more devices just so that we can confirm a connection. There's also a little ball on the floor there. Feel free to touch, move the ball. It will not harm you and it won't hurt you. It'll just light up lots of different colours.
Yeah, so people in this room, up on the mantelpiece, we've got a K2 meter and a Keppel up there. Down on the floor over here, we've got a K2 meter, Keppel in front of Endo, which we've got wrapped with wire, which is connected to the REM pod. So if it touches the dole, it'll set the REM pod off. In the kitchen, we have another Keppel in there. One down by the bathroom doorway.
You got any cigarette?
Keppel here in the doorway. Keppel over here. And when it gets darker later, we've got our lights set up. So we're not really getting a lot at the moment.
We're just sort of waiting for it to get a little bit darker to begin. We've got all the lighting in place, ready to go for a really good night. So the little lady with the red hair, if you're here with us, can you light that device there in front of me all the way up to red? The little lady with the red hair that lived in this house, can you please come forward and touch the device there on the floor with the green light?
Now, as you can see, people, I'm holding this as still as I possibly can, but
You're gonna have to give us something to go on here now.
it's really starting to.
So if the lady with the red
Camera's
hair,
going in and out a bit.
if you're here with us, can you spike the meter in front of me? Give it a burst of energy. I know it takes a lot of energy. Yeah, it does.
We've got
Yeah,
that one
thank
flicking
you.
there. We've got that one flicking down there.
So if you're still there in front of that EMF reader, I'd like you to hold on to the EMF reader and light it all the way up to red. We need to see that red colour. That'll confirm that you're communicating with us tonight. The lady with the red hair, the small little lady with the red hair, are you here tonight?
Is there somebody here playing jokes on us? Because Tim's looking at the other K2 meter talking to it, and this one up on the mantelpiece was flickering. We'd really like you to light up a Keppel though. Keppel would be really good.
They flash a lot of different colours.
I mean, just little flickers like that on the K2 meter is not solid proof. Could be just transmitting from the phone. Right, so you've seen that flicker then, people?
Thank you. Did you see that?
That one there was going off.
That went all the way to red.
No, I didn't catch it.
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Can you do it once more? One more time, just to show D.
All the way to red. Can you do it to all the way to red?
All the way. Yes.
Oh, thank you. That's better proof. That's better proof.
Thank you.
Now that's showing us that you're here. That's more solid.
I'm actually feeling really good about tonight. I got spine tingles seeing that go to red.
I got tingly sensation up and down my legs. I got chicken skin. This is good. Now we're getting somewhere, aren't we? Now we're starting to get somewhere. We're starting to open up to each other, aren't we?
And that's good because we only want to make communication. We'd like to get to know you a little bit more. So tonight we're gonna have a lot of devices here with us tonight.
And we're hoping that you put on a big light show for us.
So just stay patient with us, and we'll be with you in just a little bit.
Right, yeah, so I'm going to switch it off, people. So we're just going to sit here and wait till it gets a bit more darker. When the Bluetooth connects. Alright, so we're just taking a bit of a break, people. Things have gone quiet on us. Yeah, I don't know what we've actually captured on footage. But
Yeah, a bit of a...
we've had cattle going off in here, but it seems to have stopped now. We haven't had anything going for a while.
The most bit of activity we got was just as we got here. You know, we had the EMF going off. I asked, you know, to spike the EMF reader from green all the way up to red, because it was spiking just to the yellow there, and it spiked up to red a couple times, and because Dee was busy with something else at the time, and the next minute Dee turned and had a look and it spiked up to red. So we did have some activity at the start of the night, but for some reason
It's gone quiet.
it's died right down.
Which it does, people, you know. Doesn't mean to say spirits are here all the time.
And not just that, you know, like paranormal comes with patience, so thank you. I don't know if that was you, Dee, but
Yeah,
that
well,
just...
I pulled a branch, so it probably activated that.
Yeah.
I had one hooked around my feet. So we'll put this one down in front of the block.
Oh, we haven't given up, we're just
We're just
having a little
taking a bit of a break. We've set the voice recorder down here while we were trying to communicate in different rooms. So we're going to take a break, sit down, listen to it, and
see if we got anything on the recorder.
yeah, see if we've got any voices come through.
So yeah.
Yeah. So the night's still young,
Also,
people.
another thing, whilst you got the camera rolling, and check out the latest bit of Apparitions Paranormal merch. New jumper. How's it look? Holy dooly. Woo! So yeah, stay tuned. We haven't even considered merchandise. We're early in the beginner's stages, so if you stay tuned long enough, maybe you might get the opportunity to win one. We'll see what happens.
And I'm wearing
The new
Stay Puff.
Stay Puff. Stay Apparitions.
So yeah, so we're going to take a bit of a break and have a smoke and a drink and listen to this voice recorder and see if we got anything over it. I doubt it though. Yeah, right, so we didn't really get much after this, so we've now packed up and got everything, and we'll get out of here, start heading home, and we'll start putting all this shit on the fucking computer, start editing this little video, get it up on Facebook. All in all, didn't really get a lot tonight, Timmy. We didn't really get a lot tonight. Last investigation was it was a flop.
Yep, that's the one.
I think we should have brought Rodney. Real bad energy, you know, we would have had more things going on.
Yeah, him running around the house. Oh my god, my god.
Yeah, and getting attacked.
Sure, it all goes in the car.
Dark out.
No?
Don't really know what the fuck the moon's doing. Could be why there wasn't much activity too.
Yeah.
Something to do with the moon cycle. Well, that was it, folks. We're heading on our way home now, eh, Timmy?
Yeah.
You over there, mate?
Little bit of a bust, mate. Little bit of a bust.
Yeah, torch right in the eyes. What a bastard. Try and drive home. Yeah, no. Well, we'll see what we get when you review everything, Tim. You're going to do this one because I'm relaxing for my end of my days here.
Yeah, so
people. You'll be seeing a lot of New Zealand on the channel, don't worry about that.
So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and we'll see you on the next one. Well, I'll see you on the next one, and Dee will see you on the next one in New Zealand.
Yeah, Aotearoa.
Yeah, so Apparitions Paranormal TV would just like to say one other thing. Apparitions is now expanding, and now we will have apparitions based out in New Zealand as well as in Victoria in Australia, so stay tuned.
Yeah, so it'll be down under. So stay tuned. It'll take me a while to settle in, folks. Yeah, I'll get something up probably as I'm travelling back across. See you later.